You. Hit me. Hello?
I believe I've just heard the lovely voice of a woman named Tanya.
Who are you talking from?
You might know my voice from a little show we call Monster Talent. In addition to being a very sexy young thing, you know the value of $1. Can we be more specific? $5,000. All for destroying a recording that might look incriminating to some. Sounds appealing?
You
Yes.
are a pathetic, slimy Euro weenie.
Well, that's quibbling, isn't it?
Dickwad.
Yes. Aha.
Ma'am, there's only 3 ways really to fold a handkerchief. The one-corner fold, the two-corner fold, and the presidential fold.
If I might, you don't want to forget the casual fold, sometimes called the puffy fold.
Truer words, sir. You're a man of culture, which is a rare thing in these parts.
And you are not from around here either.
It's probably my accent.
No, I know who you are. You're famous.
Well,
I've been looking for you, specifically.
I am flattered by that.
I'm on a mission. I want to give you something. A gift from Wilson Simone. You perhaps know of his show?
I will not consider anything from that man.
He would like you to destroy a certain death recording.
Money, luggage, or anything.
Do you know what I'm referring to?
How dare you?
And Leo, in exchange for this, we offer you $5,000.
Well, I'm not saying it's not generous, but still.
Has anyone else noticed that Leo seems really tense?
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. He's acting quite different.
I think I know him a little better than you, and he's not tense.
He's very tense.
I've seen that. That's what you're talking about.
So I'm right.
Good morning, everyone.
Leo, you seem so tense.
Not at all. I love this bus and all of you.
We love you too, Leo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the love of my life. Sweetheart! Come, return to my arms.
Good morning.
Whoa.
What?
You are the Candy.
You're the one that goes woo a lot.
Yeah, that's me.
She's a great wooer.
Where's the facilities? Because I got to get my hygienetics.
Okay, here's what happened, and this is so typical of me. The other night, right after I got through paying for sexual intercourse with Candy, it turns out she got busted. So what do? I mean, I just had my penis in her vagina. So I go down, I bail her out of the slammer.
Wow.
Wow.
And I had it all the way in, too.
How much is that?
All of it.
No, to bail somebody out.
Burton, I'm not one of those people who likes to talk about money. I think it's vulgar.
It was $5,000. It was my third offense.
What?
$5,000?
$5,000?
I get it all back when she's acquitted.
No, you don't, honey. I get it.
I came into some money and...
You haven't spoken to your lovely family in over 6 years.
Did I say my family?
$5,000. That number rings a bell.
What's this about you and me and sexual
Come
relations?
over here for a sec. I'm working with Candy. Aren't I, sweetheart?
What are you and Candy working on?
I'm about to save Candy's spiritual soul.
I've been through some real detrimenous times, and Leo has a lot of... He speaks the truth.
I didn't know you were such a spiritual person.
Leo is one of the most spiritual people I've ever met. Spirituality. This is just a side of you I've never seen.
I'm not going to apologize for that.
I'm not...
No. And I'm not saying you're...
No.
I am going to say this. All these earthly possessions we've gathered around ourselves, the bus, I guess just the bus, but they're meaningless because we're going to go to a world where...
I think you've been getting so much misinformation about Nebraska.
No, I'm talking about the afterlife. John, I had an epiphany, and I didn't even know what the word epiphany meant. I had to look it up. I went to the wrong thing at first and looked up Gene Pitney. Do you know he had 7 number ones in 1962?
I did.
You did know. The other night, I poured myself one of those little cups of NyQuil. Then I got sort of lost, and I was watching this documentary on Gallagher, and I couldn't remember if I took NyQuil, so I took another NyQuil.
It's not so unusual.
I was a little logy, so I took a third NyQuil. Long story short, by midnight, I had had 6 or 7 cups of NyQuil. All of a sudden, all of the really big Nazi players of the Nuremberg trial were standing at the foot of my bed. And you know how heavy Goering is.
Later in life, yeah.
Yeah, I realized there has to be a force greater in the universe than me.
How did you get from the Nuremberg trial to a belief in God, for lack of a better word.
Look at our lives, for example. This couldn't just happen.
Let me ask you more specifically about this. How does this force play out in the scenario with Candy?
Great question. Let's cut away and sell something and come right back and I'll answer it. But no, seriously, I might have been put here for an even greater purpose than to be on the explosion bus.
You're describing blind faith.
There you go. At times I feel like just going out and helping the infirmed, like some kid with a leg coming out of his back.
Do you think this whole explosion bus thing might be going to your head?
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Getting a feeling. Do not take a hot air balloon ride before Friday.
And why is that?
I can't explain.
And this is our audition for the explosion bus.
Or maybe a sex swapping club.
I knew it.
Let's go in and watch them swap sex.
Oh my god, in exchange for what?